understanding of what was being said. If we keep on buying into and playing into this system, like Divine was saying, I don't want to be built off of. I don't want to look at nothing that's got to be built off of their way of building this fucking system as a form of elevating or success. Like, we got to rebuild this damn system. So it's like
yeah,
the shit that
I
the
don't
shit
want to
that's
go by
going on.
I don't want to go
The
by
earth
none
is
of these
off balance.
Yeah.
The earth is so off balance. The frequencies are so off. That's the first thing I thought about. I said, it's not just no fucking. It's not just like, okay, it's just happened and y'all don't know where it came from. Y'all know where the fuck this came from. Y'all been plugging the earth for so long. Y'all done threw the vibration and the frequency off. And then not only that, what did they train people to do? They train people to feed into that low vibrating energy, that negative ass energy. What did everybody think? What did everybody start telling themselves? Everybody's adapted this energy and contributed to this energy of dying and death and getting sick and getting coronavirus. So what did it do? It just brought it to life even more, because this is the concentration level that people was giving their vibrations to. Corona. That's all they was given, is a vibration of, I don't want to die from corona.
You see where they fucked up though, because people start realizing that they was like, bro, these cases ain't really as many cases.
Then it stopped.
Yeah.
See, they had us for a second.
Yeah.
Then it stopped. See, we fed into that energy and gave it more power. And then when we started just like, okay, stepping outside the box and thinking about this shit, like,
what y'all doing this for? It's
Divine, he's not able to. I don't think Iron able to see. Can you send her an invite to join us?
Oh, yeah, I can.
I can still see all the comments that's sliding down through here.
No,
Let me see if
I can see them now.
Let me see if we got some more people there. What's some other comments? Let me see down here.
Hello, peace, God.
Peace.
Yeah.
You funny. I like when you go. I like when you go on. You be going in on the air. I like when you get to going.
You can't have no fear in this game. Feel me? Like it is what it is, and you know the thing of it is, the reason why I got a whole different level of comfort about it now, especially like, you know, interacting with you all and everything like this. They knew that this day was coming. They knew that this was going to happen, and that's what. And so, you know, what they gonna do? Kill us all? You can't move in no fear with none of this, any of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm glad that we are at this level where we're able to discuss it, because, you know, it has to be. People are already coming into a level of awareness, however great or however small. So it's like, you know, people gonna wake up regardless. It's just gonna happen. And you know, one of the things that video said too, the guy said in the video, so what he told the rabbi, what are you guys gonna do about the Great Awakening? What you're gonna do about the Great Awakening, right? So in him even saying that, that's right there, that just said that they knew what time it was, when it was, and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when you see them put out these diseases and stuff like that or whatever, and these viruses, it's just to see where we are at consciously, because I've come to the understanding that they can't destroy us unless we believe that we are being destroyed. So if you contract cancer, HIV, all of these viruses, right, that you have to realize that in order for these things to really even have any type of control of your body, you have to be vibrating low. You understand what I'm saying? If you can have the same disease vibrating high and it don't affect you, but who knows that? See, this is why they got rid of Dr. Sebi. You understand what I'm saying? Because Dr. Sebi figured out how to carbonize make your carbon body work efficiency to raise your frequency to basically kill out the organisms that they were using, because they're creating these low vibratory organisms, right? So he knew that's why they had to get him out of the way before they executed this plan. You understand?
That's what I'm saying. Like on every aspect, on every spectrum that we starting to get this information from, to raise our vibration. They want to they fighting against all of that. But
You
it's like
can't.
you can't kill us all, because
You
here I
can't.
am. I'm still here to tell people about what's, you know, what they can do to raise their vibration. You still got people like Dr. Sebi's grandson. You got his grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
You can't destroy us, because all we're gonna do is come in another form. That's all the energy gonna do, is just gonna go into another fucking form.
And
And see,
You
disperse
know what
out
I'm
more,
saying?
actually.
it's
That's all that's gonna happen, man.
yeah, and this is why Marley, Bob Marley, and all of that, and even his wife, right? He knew the importance of procreation. He knew the importance of having our genetic. So a lot of times when you see um um a lot of families having like 10, 11, 12, 13 kids, he knew from a at a soul level the importance of keeping the genetics of us in this populace on this planet. And he probably at the time could not really explain it, but it was just something at a soul level that he did and he executed, because at the point it wasn't. And then they have taught us that being that way, oh, you are a whore, you're a slut, you're this or whatever, because those social constructs that were in religion, right? That was in religion. You gotta, and I'm sorry, people that believe in religion, but religion is nothing good for you. The only thing that you could possibly get out of religion is if you are at a higher level of consciousness and you can interpret some of the allegory that they had to put in there because they had to follow universal law, but it's half truths and more lies. But if you have the intelligence or the frequency to understand the some of the truth that they put in the Bible, because they have to give you some truth, right? Then you'll know. But the Bible is not. That whole orchestration of religion is to our detriment. When it came to the point of being married, people don't know that you are not this body. You are an energetic being. You are a frequency being. So yeah, it may be beneficial in this 3D realm, and you may perceive it at this 3D realm, but is it beneficial for the true aspect of who you are at a soul level, which you are an energetic being? You are a being of energy. So you have what you perceive as a positive, but really and truly you are straight deficit walking around here, because the true essence of who you are, and this is why they could capitalize on the medical systems and all this other kind of stuff, because they keeping you at a low vibration where they
They keeping
know
us so fucking low
for a
to
fact.
where
Yes,
we ain't been able to evolve. Like, that's why, like, look, the earth is not
it's easy.
evolving the way that it's evolving because all of I mean, only because of all of the bad shit that's been going on, or the low vibration stuff. It's evolving that way because of the pace that we got in our step, and the way that we've been doing shit too, because the greater that we evolving as people and as an energy, the greater that the earth is going to evolve.
Well,
You know
this
what I'm
time it's
saying?
the reverse. It's the reverse on it, because this planet, right? This planet has decided that it wants to come out of the balance, the imbalances that it's, because the planet itself is a living, breathing entity itself. It's life. If it gives life, it has to be life itself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's life. So it has intelligence as well. You understand what I'm saying? So it decided to say, along with the cries of, because you have to remember that the neuromelanated being and the planet is like this. We are one and the same, right? So if the planet hurts, the people hurt. If the people hurt, the planet hurt. You understand what I'm saying? The difference is that the planet has its way of sending out frequencies of distress, and we had our way of sending frequencies of distress, because we were robotic in nature, just doing what we needed to do, feeling that because we became so attached to this 3D realm. You understand what I'm saying? We just did what we did to survive until survival became normal. But survival is still survival, no matter how you decide to internalize it or interpretate it or your perception of it. It's still survival. And when you look at survival, survival is low frequency. When you start looking at things from an energetic, the energies that is put into it and how it makes you feel energetically. Nobody don't feel good about going no damn work. And that was the thing that really like tripped me out. Like, we don't like going to work, because if somebody told y'all that, okay, everything is paid for, you gonna live an optimum sense of a good life, you ain't got to go to work tomorrow, you think you still gonna go to that job and clock in even with you knowing that you ain't got to go? No, you're not gonna do it. You got to really love what you do, which is a different vibration, right? Because you love what you do, then that's different. It don't appear as work. And I was telling the last live, I was explaining it. I said, my husband, he works 17, 18 hours a day. You understand what I'm saying? He has his own business and he does but what he does. But them 17, 18 hours is nothing to him because he loves what he does. He doesn't even see time. Time doesn't exist when you love what you do. You understand what I'm saying? But time does exist, which they want. That's why they put you on a clock. That's why they put you on a clock to solidify the deal, to solidify the ritual, right? And that's what make you feel like shit. Like, I got to go give all of my time. I can't even go and be on the ocean. I can't do nothing, no vacation. I got to ask permission to leave. I got to ask all these permissions because there's so much limitation in this realm. And that's the nature of law of order in this particular dimension, in this realm. So the thing is that they following the ideologies and the universal law that comes with this particular realm. But at the end of the day, it's just that they did everything to suppress our ascension because they knew that they needed enough time to be the god of something else. So they already know that we're saved as a species. They know that. That's why this AI is as a species. They know that. That's why this AI is trying to roll out like flies love shit. They trying to execute this AI. You see the metaverse and all this other kind of stuff because they need to be the god over that. Because they already
that's their backup.
That's their backup because they already know that we're being rescued from the grips of this dimension. You understand what I'm saying? They already
They're gonna
know
escape
that.
into a 2D. That's their next plan.
That's their next plan. They
But
gonna
if we
start
can't
off
have the
two
3,
so
we're
they
gonna
can.
get the 2.
Yep. They're gonna lower it one. They're gonna lower it a notch to give them more time.
The
You understand?
thing
Because you
is,
can't think about it. If you are a 9 ether being, that thing puzzled me to the life. I said I was a 9 ether being and I'm down to fucking 3. Like, come on, like, what the hell did I do to get to a 3? I'm looking at myself. This is where you come in, oh, you a sinner. You was born in the sin. No, bitch, I wasn't born in the sin. Y'all came here with this bullshit and told me that I was born in the sin so I could think that I'm less than already walking through the damn gate so that you can manipulate and my energies. You understand what I'm saying? To facilitate what it is that you want me to fuck to do so that I can be a servant to you.
We just gotta fight them. We just gotta fight their ass. All it is, look, we really in a chemical warfare. We really in a chemical warfare. We not, chemicals, nutrients, minerals. That's the type of warfare we in. We really in a warfare of metal. We in a warfare of the battle of the metals. Because the whole thing is
The resources.
if we come in contact, the more that we come in contact with our crystals, our metals, our biological resources, the more dangerous that we are. And what have they been doing to us our whole existence? When we come out, soon as we come out the womb, what do? They start dumbing us down with the
With their
metals and the
education systems
crystals.
and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So
I want you to think at a higher level, right? And what I mean by that is this. You are the crystals. You are the gold. See, the thing of it is
no,
that
I'm not saying the education. I said they start dumbing us down because what do they start doing to you when you come out the womb? They give you a different type of metal that they put in you when they give you them shots. Them shots don't have the nutrients and minerals and values of the earth that need to go into you. They take that placenta from the mother that has the qualities of life to enhance
the
your
true essence of life.
frequencies and vibrations. So that's why I say, as soon as we come out the womb, they start dumbing us fucking down. What do? They take us off the titty and give us this old made up laboratory
Cow's
chemical,
milk.
this Similac, this old bullshit. So that's why I say like they interfere with all the crystals and the metals and the original nutrients, but they just put it in different terminology. At the end of the day, a fucking vegetable ain't nothing but a metal because the values that you're going to get out of a vitamin, it really breaks down to minerals and nutrients are nothing but metals that are compatible to the avatar. Because the avatar got to be in a shape to where it can host the soul. The soul got to live here. So in order for this avatar to be A1 so that the soul can operate and kick on all engines, you got to put that. And what do? They gave us water and they took the copper out the water. They took the magnesium
They
out
took
the water.
everything that
They took
sustained the
all the
being.
vital metals out of the food that feed us, the
Everything.
food that everything that opens up this eye, this little bitty ass eye that's the size of a rice grain that give us the key to life and knowledge. They found a way to intercept us with all these foreign ass genetic
All
metals.
this craziness. And even with all of that, this is what I want y'all to know. Even with all of that, look at not
Still
destroy
figured it
us.
out.
Right.
They thought we weren't gonna figure
We're
all of this shit out.
indestructible. You cannot destroy us. You cannot destroy us. You gave us
So
syphilis. You gave us, because the only thing we
so
do
back
now,
to Dr. Savvy.
yeah,
So what was Dr. Savvy doing? He
Dr.
was bringing these things to the
Bringing it to the
light so that we can
higher.
know what's blocking
Yep.
us.
And
So
so,
that's why I say, like, y'all can't fucking stop us from going within and figuring this shit out. The information is still going to come to
and they
us. So
knew it.
look, just like I said, let's go back to when we was talking about that gene that was put inside of us. We figured out how to not make that type of energy come into existence. That's why when we figure out, oh, okay, they put this gene in us so that we can create this demon on our own. But we didn't tap into the information, learning how to not let that gene come into existence. Okay, we raise our vibration,
Because our
and
genetics
we
is intelligence. Yeah.
we raise our vibration where it's supposed to be at, and we don't even have to worry about going to that level. We don't have to worry about going there. That's why we say, look, I know where that's gonna take me. So in order for me to stay where I'm at in this high frequency, I know what I gotta do to not go there. That's why they say, damn, you make them mad, you fucking make a person mad when you kill them with a higher vibration when they can't get you to go low. Because you gotta go there, you gotta be able to go to that low vibration in order for it to exist. So now that we done figured it out, like, okay, we got to get away from these low vibrations. And this is how we raise our frequency. We got to do X, Y, and Z. But as we start to get more and more of these messengers that's coming through these vibrations and hitting us in all these ways that they hitting us, they so fucking desperate. They think by constantly killing us off that that's going to do something.
They
No,
ain't
the
gonna do
war has
shit.
reached.
Because
The war
this one
has
here ain't
reached
scared.
different dimensions now. We're in different
We in
dimensions
different
with this
dimension.
war.
That's why they was
Yeah.
that's why they was promoting 5D. Oh, we're going into the no, bitch, we going past 5D. Because if we stay in 5D, you still have an advantage over us by being in 6D, and we still under limitation. Oh, this is the 5D world. Like they doing us a fucking favor. No, we going past 5D. We going past 6D. You understand what I'm saying?
You want super You
Huh?
want super fast. You want everything to be super fast. We're going to get it there. We're going to get you there.
Okay.
See, they in a race against true nature.
Yeah.
They want to manipulate you and make you think that they're elevating your ability to get to that higher frequency and that higher dimension. And really, we just elevate in there through our genetics.
Our
We elevating
genetics,
through there
yeah.
through
You can't
through
tell a
nature.
non-ether being that, oh, we're going to the 5D. That's another mockery. And it's like the more and more I talk to y'all, it's like the more and more I'm getting downloads and the more and more I'm getting pissed the fuck off, because you really thought everybody, oh, it's going to be a 5D world and you're going to be, illuminated and you're going to have a light body, like they were doing us some favor. And they ain't doing, why as a non-ether being, right? Why would I want to go to 5D? Why would I want to go to 5D? And that kind of like made me think a little bit. But I was on board with going to 5D because I was like, well, shit, it got to be better than the 3D. You understand what I'm saying? I was on board with going, but now I'm thinking about it, and it still creates a level of limitations for a limitless being. In my genetics, I am a limitless being. My genetics. That's why they hate us so much. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a limitless being. You understand? So, but you feel like you throwing me some cookies like you do with the corporation. You making billions of dollars and you throw these athletes a couple of 20 million. That's crumbs by comparison to what it is that you actually receiving. So now from an esoteric level now, you want to put out there in the populace, oh, we going to 5D. 5D is bullshit, bitch, because your ass is on 60 and you full of shit yourself. So why as a non-ether being would I want to go to fucking 5D or 60? Where it still has a remnants of limitations to a limitless being. I'm a non-ether being.
That's what school is about. That's what school is for. It's to teach you how to limit your. It's to teach you
Dumb
how
you
to.
down.
It's to
Yes.
teach you how to limit yourself from going into those and from going anywhere near a nine ether being. Because if you teach us if they could teach you how to teach yourself, see, they teach us how to teach ourselves how to dumb ourselves down.
Yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
best way to
That's
put
what
it.
Mm-hmm.
see everything that they do,
Mm-hmm.
they can't have a direct impact on us. They can only teach us to teach ourselves. But at the same time, we're still going to be connected to that source. And that's where that's where that energy comes in at. And that's why that energy is so effective, because we always seem to go outside the box and have this other curiosity outside of what they teaching us in these books.
Because that's the inner knowing. And the thing of it is, like the kids with the school. Now, think about this. Think about this. Why? Why do you want to send truancy to a family home when a family don't want their child to go to your system and your education? But when this child goes to your through your education, they still end up dropping out. So they still a lot. You have a lot of dropouts, or they pass them along and all this other kind of stuff, right? So it's not about the schooling. It's about the control that they need you to be in this position through a certain energy cycles, however it is, whatever it is, however they done calculated the
They
bullshit
need you to be
worked
under
out.
this influence for
Under
so
this
long.
influence for a
Just
certain
like
amount of
alcohol.
time. Yes.
We need you to be under this influence for
For a
so
certain
fucking
period of
long. While
time.
we
Yes.
Yeah. Just like when a person take advantage of like when a nigga take advantage of a woman after she done drunk this fucking liquor, she done been off of these 5 shots of Henny.
Mm-hmm.
While she's under this influence, I gotta take advantage of the situation while she under this influence. That's pretty much the
Exactly.
same
That's
shit
pretty
they
much the
doing to
same
us with it.
thing. We're under a
Let's
different.
put this R.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly trial on TV so we can put everybody under the influence while we doing
Mm-hmm.
this over here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And it's like the more and more I come into the knowing of this thing, it's like, okay, I peep game. Game peep game. I get it. I get
They
it.
ran out of all their long sought out
It's
programs
over.
that they've been running over on us for the generations and the times that they went to the past.
And
Like they
they
running
never
out of their
expected them blue crystal babies because they born with these energy. They coming in on the planet. And that's the thing with this, what the reason why this planet is ascending too, because you got a lot of these old souls that are reincarnating and they coming back. And these blue crystal babies is coming in here and they changing it. They changed the frequency coming in. And I don't think they even expected that. I don't even think they expected that. That's why
they can only expect so much because
yeah,
they on a low.
a low
See,
frequency. Mm-hmm.
they never get all the information. It's like being on this broadcast and we getting the message, but every 3 seconds it skip and we miss 3 seconds of the
Mm-hmm.
information.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like how their frequency is. They never really can come like to a full conclusion on how to be successful. And that's why we just been on their ass this whole time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we gonna stay there. We gonna stay it until because something is either we gonna change it or the external factors from a plasmic perspective is gonna change this planet. Because you, as I said, they look at this planet. They look at this invasion of this planet parasitic at a galactic level. You understand what I'm saying? Because their spiritual aspect of themselves cannot evolve because of the dimension that they were created in. So they're not their evolution, but the technology is evolving, and because there's no balance between the spirituality and the technology, this is why you got all of this chaos that's going on, right? This is why they're doing stuff and having the president send all this negative energy speaking out on podiums. They know that if a president speak outside using a frequency based microphone and this and that or whatever, you're projecting this energy out into the galaxy. You understand what I'm saying? It's a ripple effect. And they have these presidents out there in the open spewing or from a microphone, spewing all of this negative stuff outside. Y'all got to look at that. They do at certain levels. Sometimes they be outside with a microphone and they're projecting all of this negative energy out into the universe. So it has gone beyond the fact of the indigenous people or the indigenous species of this planet. They have become contaminants to the universe at a galactic level. At a galactic level. And they ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we have options, you know, because they like what God said the other day. You blow this bitch up, we just gonna wake up into a whole nother reality, because at our soul level, that is what we are. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That is what we are. So they
Mm-hmm.
don't have a problem with annihilating this place. It's only the people that are in fear and think that this reality is the only thing that exists. Okay, they scared. They need to go too, because they're emitting fear. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're emitting the fear because they know not of themselves. They don't know who they are at a conscious level, at a genetic level, at a spiritual level, at a frequency level. They don't know who the hell that they are.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want that level of consciousness here neither, because that will create a deficit for every milestone that you're trying to achieve. When you got people thinking on 3D and thinking that this reality, this physical reality is everything, and you going to a damn, I don't go to funerals. You got to be real special for me to go to your funeral and I'm sitting in the back of the place. I don't do funerals and all that other kind of stuff. Why do I want
For
to go
real.
in? Why do I want to
For
go and look
real.
at a corpse that doesn't have no life? Because they want to subliminally control your mind about death. You already, it's to enforce the fear of death. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I told my family to cremate me. I don't want to go on no ground, because esoterically they put you in the ground. They're planting you here to still hold on to the essence of your energy. Burn me with the fire, because I'm one with the fire. That's nature. You understand what I'm saying? Don't put me in no ground, because that's another way that they harvest energy. And people don't know, oh, I ain't finna burn you and everything, because they got you thinking fire is hell. They got you thinking all of this low vibrational shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We got to come up out of that. We got to come up out of that, because everything that they told you is a lie. Just look at it from that perspective. It's a goddamn lie. It's more, and if it's some truth in it, it's more of a lie than it is the truth. You have to
And that's how they
let
getting something.
go.
And that's how they creating this artificial intelligence from your DNA. When they go and goddamn pull up that damn casket, they taking your your divine DNA, ashes, dust.
All right, then, y'all. I'm about to literally pass out, so y'all might have to start
Yeah.
live and continue this conversation. I've been up since last night. So, my bad.
Bet we'll get back with your iron will.
All right.
Already. Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Peace.